Time for a new vlog. How we're doing today, guys? I'm doing awesome and sexy. Thanks for always asking. Alright. Today was a very successful day. Mainly because, well, I got about, I'd say, around 200 goddamn Toadflax herbs from farming my ass off on Nightmare Arch account. Not to mention Bungus. Well, we did some progress on that today. Probably most likely going to be uploading a new Bungus video, and, well, probably not until, like, this fucking weekend, mainly because I kind of just uploaded one recently, which was yesterday. Anyways, alright, as for, some other shit in general, going to be uploading a new video on my main channel, was going to upload a new video yesterday, but, fucking, just, trust me when I say this, something went kind of terribly fucking wrong. I wanted to do this one goddamn thing on Runescape, and apparently I fucking, it was a goddamn troll invasion and shit, and I accidentally fucking kind of died, so I kind of really got really fucking pissed off, kind of threw my little wireless Logitech mouse against the goddamn, wall, which, you know, it's not broken, it's just, do you hear that? The right click really doesn't work so well sometimes, so, I have to fucking do that video over and shit. And, yeah, otherwise just been really busy in general. As you guys know, I've been really busy in general because my videos have been coming out late as fuck, which means I'm just busy in general. But, otherwise, that's pretty much about it for some updates. Jagex really hasn't done anything or too much, you know, things interesting and new. So, let's move on now. Alright, but one thing that I really want to talk about, and a lot of people always ask me this all the time, is about motivation. Motivation on RuneScape. How do people do it? How do people stay with one fucking skill and they just crank it out? They just whip it on the fuck out. I mean, seriously, they just whip it out. They whip it out left and right. I mean, seriously, how do people do it? Alright. Let's see. Well, let's use our little, logic little thinking caps here, and, put on their little, you know, or, if you guys have ever seen the movie Signs, with Mel Gibson and M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, as the producer slash writer slash director, basically when they found out that there's actually aliens on the planet Earth, they kind of make these helmets made out of tinfoil. I kind of really want to buy some tinfoil wrap just to make a goddamn little, you know, helmet instead. A little, like... Okay, anyways, that's off topic now. Alright, motivation on RuneScape. Everyone is motivated in their own ways on this fucking game. I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me on that. Like I said, it's kind of hard to get people to convince on certain topics and stuff, but I'm pretty sure that that one is, you know, easily agreeable on, is that everyone is motivated by their own motivation. Whether their own motivation might be to just, you know, make money on this game. I mean, it's more so a personal-based level about motivation. My motivation on this game is really not just about making videos, but just about doing the shit that I really wanted to do. I mean, literally, when I get 99 Herblore, 99, or 120 Dungeoneering, Agility, Hunter, and then I go after Soul Wars with Slayer and shit, I mean, after all that shit done, my motivation, you know, is going to be more so a lot focused on Bungus. Even though Bungus, I have a lot of motivation focused already on Bungus, but, basically, pretty much that's, you know, just my self-motivation. Now, you guys are kind of really different in a way, because, one, I'm not really sure how many of you get, I mean, if you guys are motivated to make YouTube videos, then, you know, that's a very small percentage. I'm talking not even like 1%, maybe like fucking 1/10 of 1%. It's a very small fraction, but a lot of people, I'd say the biggest motivation on this game is actually moolah. because people are motivated to make moolah, which results in a lot of good items that you can buy. And, you know, it's just, you can do a lot with one bill. I mean, like I said this before, if you had one bill on RuneScape, you could do a lot of fucking damage with it. You can buy pretty much, well, now, you can buy a Divine, you can buy all the God Swords, you can buy some Rares, you can do a lot of shit with it. As for blowing it on a party hat, it's really up to you. But, I mean, it's motivation in general. You know, it's really a tough topic because, I mean, you guys, like I said, you guys' motivation is really different than mine. But I think pretty much, I mean, it's really strange about RuneScape because no other game is really like this game. Like, for example, you play Grand Theft Auto. Your motivation for beating the game is because of the storyline. The storyline is actually pretty awesome. GTA 3, Vice City. I haven't really bothered with GTA San Andreas or fucking GTA 4. It's just really not my lingo. But as for GTA 3, it's a really good storyline. Same with Vice City. I enjoy the storyline. I enjoy doing missions. I enjoy beating the game where you are kind of like the ruler and you basically pretty much control a whole bunch of property. Now, as for RuneScape, once you technically, there's really no way you beat the game. I mean, you can pretty much get 199 in a skill, and that you can say you beat the game. You can get 599s and say you beat the game. When I get all the 99s I want, I'm going to say I beat fucking RuneScape. I mean, beating RuneScape as a game, there's no end, but it's, you know, it's really whatever your motivation leads to. Whether it's 99 cooking, whether it's, you know, 99 fletching, whether it's something along the lines of that. But like any other video game, it's very weird because people will just sit and fletch for days upon days upon days and days. I have done that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys also have. So, nasty burp. Woo, I can taste my salad. Alright, anyways, and I ate the salad for lunch. Oh boy. Anyways, so basically motivation, what drives a person to continue playing this game, it could be for the money, it could be for updates, it could be for PKing, it could be for monster killing. It's really whatever. Like, for example, my Bungus character, I have motivation to be a Turmoil Pure. Even though that Jagex may turn it around and basically say, hey, we're actually going to make it so you really don't have any more, or Pures aren't really that as powerful anymore, so you might as well not even, you know, bother making one. Which then motivation will be driven into having Bungus be a maxed account. And yeah, I mean, being a maxed account, that may seem not worth it, but trust me, because that means, for one, staking will now be 50-50. I don't really have to worry about motherfuckers, you know. Whenever, I haven't been staking in a long-ass time, but, you know, when I used to go staking, I would have to sit there with RuneScape high scores open, and, you know, before I accepted a fight, I had to search people. And there was a lot of times where I found these level fucking 110s that were completely maxed, and I'm like, oh no! Fuck you and fuck your mother for producing you. So, that's pretty much what I have to do. But that was my, you know, that's my motivation on Bungus. Now, as for your guys' motivation, it's really personal preference. So to answer a lot of you guys' question, what basically drives me, I already answered what basically drives me as motivation. As for you guys, you really have to kind of think of it on your own and shit. So, yeah, motivation on RuneScape is good, because it keeps you going, it keeps you leveling skills, and it just keeps you happy in general. Yep, happiness is awesome. Alright guys, but like I said, new Nightmare RH video will be up, in a few. Hey, guy fucking goddamn, ooh. May have to throw goddamn mouse against the wall again, but still. Alright, but right now I want to go my email address. We got some happy hooba questions from motherfuckers. Ask.yahoo.com not to be used, because if you do, well, your eyeballs will pop out of your eyes. I mean, your head. For some reason, my eyeballs, my eyesight, I haven't been getting that much sleep, so my eyes kind of seem a little droopy and shit. First hooba question. Don't really want my eyeballs to go, vacating my body. Username. I think this person means RS username. The Amused Nightmare. Now that drop parties are relatively more private, what do you consider doing for Nightmare RH community? Also, if you got drop/donation of 500 mil, what would you spend it on? Thanks. If you could answer my question in a vlog, that would be great. Exclamation mark. Okay. Would I do a drop party? I have done a drop party before at my fucking 100 mil fletching EXP, or it was one of my 99 parties and shit. I remember doing a drop party, but still. Alright. Here's the problem with doing a drop party on RuneScape. One, you can't control the amount of people that come. Two, you can't control what type of people come. 3, chances of someone other in the Nightmare RH community getting an item is great. 4, it's just, it doesn't work wonders. Alright? I mean, you do a drop party, I make a video, the video gets, let's say, 40,000 fucking views. Okay? How many people do you think actually from, my fan base is going to attend that? I think probably most likely around 65 to maybe 75%. And the other quarter is going to be people that, are not part of me, or don't really give a shit about me, and just want a fucking item. You guys understand what I'm saying? So for me to really do another drop party, it's not worth it. I'm sorry, guys, but it just really isn't. Now, if I got a donation of 500 mil, which, I've been, I always get offers by people, just, people wanting to randomly trade and wanting to give me free shit. Like, the other day, I was at the GE on my Bungus account, and somebody wanted to give me 100 mil. It was very tempting, goddammit, very, very tempting, but I kind of remembered, no, I kind of really want to do this from scratch, and it will be actually more, it will just be better doing from scratch. So, like I said, I get offers left and right. It's more so the simple fact that I really just don't need it. I mean, if I really wanted my Bungus to have... If I really wanted my Bungus to have money, I'd give it money of my own money. Just, from my fucking Nightmare RH and shit. But it's a simple fact that I really don't. So, yeah. But what would I spend... If I randomly, found 500 mil, or, got 500 mil, what would I spend it on? Probably most likely, let's see. I kind of, a friend of mine actually ran past me the other day in 3rd Age Druidic armor. Well, actually, no, fuck that shit. That's too expensive. I'd probably most likely buy Torva. I mean, I probably most likely really would. Torva's nice and cheap now. It's going to be a lot cheaper in the future. So, kind of probably most likely buy Torva. Alright guys, but if you got anything for me, you can leave in nasty dirty little comments, and I'll see you happy motherfuckers tomorrow. Bye!